In this video, we will understand the logic circuit for implementation of traffic control application and simulate the same circuit on Virtual Lab Simulator. Before understanding the circuit diagram in detail, first let us see the scenario being taken here. So for simplicity, only two lampposts are considered. This post 1 regulates the traffic from east to west, and this lamppost 2 regulates the traffic from south to north. Now the lamp on a sequence is given as follows. Initially when the process starts, on lamp post 2, green light is on for a total of 25 seconds. Afterwards yellow light is on for 5 seconds, and while these two lights are on for a total of 25 plus 5, that is 30 seconds, on lamp post 1 red light is on. Then afterwards yellow light turns off and red light turns on lamp post 2 for a total of 30 seconds, and in the same time on lamppost 1 green light is on for 25 seconds and yellow light is on for 5 seconds. So in short, for a single lamppost, green light is on for 25 seconds, yellow light is on for 5 seconds, and red is on for 30 seconds. This process will continue to repeat itself, and on the simulator we will simulate only a single lamppost containing red, green and yellow light. Now let us understand the circuit. So this is the circuit being taken. Here this is the input block which starts the process, and these are the three output blocks, three lights, that is green, yellow and red. Each of the lights is controlled by a respective AND gate, and as you can see this AND gate has three inputs. One input is from directly the input supply input signal, and the other two inputs of this AND gate are actually the negated outputs of yellow and red lights. The purpose of putting these two NOT gates here is to ensure that if either the yellow or red light is on, then green light should remain off. Now three timers are being taken here of 25, 5 and 30 seconds. All the three timers are on delay timers, and as the property of on delay timer is that logic 1 at the input will appear at the output only after the preset time has elapsed. So as you can see, this AND gate which controls the yellow light has two inputs. One is directly from timer 1 and other is the negated signal from timer 2. So this AND gate would be on when timer 1 has reached its preset value and timer 2 is still in the process of timing. Similarly, this AND gate which controls red light also has two inputs. One is from timer 2 and other is the negated signal from timer 3. So this AND gate would be on when timer 2 has reached its preset value and timer 3 is in the process of timing. Now initially when system is just given the input or a time t equal to 0, all the timers are reset and all the lights are off. Now when the input is given to the system, following things happen which initiates the process. This input would be 1, and as initially all the lights were off, so due to yellow and red lights both being off, these two NOT gates would output 1, and as a result this AND gate would be on and the green light would glow. At the same time this input of AND gate would be 1, and as initially all the timers were also reset, so due to this NOT gate the second input of this AND gate would also be 1 and AND gate would be on and timer 1 would start timing. But as stated earlier, this one would only appear at the output only after preset time of 25 seconds is elapsed. So this is the state of system when timer 1 is timing, green light is on and yellow and red light are off. Now when timer 1 has reached its preset value, then following transitions take place. This one now appears at the output of timer, and which causes this input to become 1 and also at the same time timer 2 is initiated. It now starts timing. But as is the property of on delay timer, this one would only appear at the output after the preset time of 5 seconds is elapsed. So this 0 would remain here, and as a result this second input would also be 1, AND gate would turn on, yellow light would glow, and due to this NOT gate this input becomes 0. This AND gate now turns off and green light as a result also turns off. So we can see that green light turns off after timer 1 has timed till 25 seconds. And now this is the state of system when timer 2 is in the process of timing. The system when timer 2 is in the process of timing. Now after timer 2 has reached its preset value of 5 seconds, again following transitions would happen. This one now appears at the output of timer 2, and due to this NOT gate this input becomes 0 and this AND gate goes off. As a result yellow light also turns off, and at the same time this AND gate this input becomes 1 and it also initiates timer 3, but again this one would only appear at the output after the preset time of 30 seconds has elapsed. So this input due to this NOT gate would remain 1, and now this AND gate would turn on. As a result red light would start to glow, and now as yellow light is off this NOT gate becomes 1, hence this input becomes 1, but since this red light is on, so due to this NOT gate this input is 0, this AND gate would remain off and hence green light would also remain off. So now after 5 seconds has elapsed from timer 2, yellow light turns off and red light turns on. Now this is the state of the system when timer 3 is in the process of timing. Now once timer 3 has reached its preset value, again some transitions would take place. This one now appears at the output of timer 3, and due to this NOT gate this input becomes 0 and now this AND gate turns off. The red light also now turns off, and as a result this AND gate is 1. All three inputs are now 1, and as a result this AND gate would turn on and green light would start to glow. Also this 0 causes this input of AND gate to become 0. This AND gate also now turns off, and now once this AND gate turns off all the three timers are reset in succession. So this 0 signal causes timer 1 to reset, which in turn causes timer 2 to reset, and now this timer 2 causes timer 3 to reset, and immediately when timer 3rd is reset due to this NOT gate this signal becomes 1. Due to this AND gate would again turn on, and now timer 1 would once again start timing, and the whole cycle would be repeated, and this whole process will continue to repeat itself. So this connection here is very important in order to reset the system and continue the cycle. If this connection is not here, then the cycle would stop repeating. It would run only once, and then after that only green light would continue to glow and the cycle would not be repeated. But due to this connection, the moment this timer reaches 1, this timer outputs 1. Due to this NOT gate, this AND gate turns off and all the three timers are reset in succession, and then the moment this third timer is reset, again due to this NOT gate, this AND gate turns on and this timer 1 starts timing again. Now this whole process of resetting the timers and then starting of timer 1 again is instantaneous. It happens in a moment. And another thing to note here is that for the input we would be using a digital input block, and for the output we will be using digital output blocks in the simulator. But in the simulator we cannot take output from the digital output blocks, so instead of taking the connection for these two NOT gates from the output blocks, we would take the connection from the AND gate controlling red and yellow lights respectively.